Wow, wow. Well, today it's gonna be a crazy run, so don't you children their rules. Be wise, don't fall for bad advice. Yeah. Not in my homeless space. They sell tickets, but I had a prison cell. Well, it's prison cell and not cell. Every season has beauty and sunshine all day long. Then clear blue skies when the chemtrails are gone. Oh! A, E, B, ooh, ooh, oh. Skip this song. Ooh, 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 ooh. Godili, almatico, Eva fatir, I Jesu, Cristo, Messias, Yom Kippura, te umpal, vatsuoche, deuterono, umbi, Herodes, Marihuana, Katholik, Beklahon, Sancta, Pentetoi, Newton, Sacramento, Troia, Enomen, Evangelia, Pyramiden, Kunu, that's Ton, Babylon, Mitra, Paraos, bin I verrit, in nomin Jesu Christ, Ibra, ki ovo be something, Homer, Helena, Pan met Kirk Enses. Hello, Chaldea, Ea, O, Rum. I cannot listen to this because I have been writing on my newest book all day long, and yesterday I was to the village and then a lady came passing by and she was carrying a rubbish bag. Well, a see-through bag full of rubbish. So I called her out. What are you doing? Because I was standing at the bench and I thought, oh well, she wants to go to that bench with the kid. So I kind of moved on and I kind of said to her, just take the bench, I'm fine. But then I saw she was carrying this rubbish bin. So I called her out and I told her, you cannot just dump rubbish into the official rubbish bins. You shall buy baskets yourselves, you know, the bags. And then she was a Portuguese, not listening, and then on the way home to hers, like her place, there was no other thing she could have done than going home. So she squashed me in the door of the house. She tried to. Then, because there were two kids coming, I was talking to them and then I was holding her on her arm and then she went on, so I had her t-shirt by then. She grabbed my hand and she bit me into this hand. So it was a gruesome day. So then I called the police. I mean, I was always already talking to the police some guy had given me his cellular phone because I'm not having one. So I went outside, the police was talking to her, doing their stuff. Then I went to the police station to make a to file a sue. Is it called like that in English? I was suing her for biting me and for squashing me in the door and stuff. But then I found out the policeman is so not pro me. So I went home and I looked for an attorney. So I know that from the first hour of being interrogated by the police, I'm since 2011 allowed to have an attorney. So, I mean a lawyer. So then I wrote an email describing the whereabouts. So now I have to wait for that bitch to actually sue me, because when she sues me, she told the police, now listen to this, she told the police that I have hit a tooth from her mouth. Hey, so because of that, you know, I have to be careful. Now it's not just easy business. So if she says wrong in court, she can be expelled from Switzerland. And I'm now even worried about, you know, foreigners like lighting up my house, things like that, when they get crazy because they have to leave Switzerland. I'm not sure about the law in this regard, and I don't want to find out. I'm not going to spend any more time. So I just wrote this email about the whole whereabouts and what happened yesterday, and now I'm going to store it and wait for this, you know, interrogation by the police to happen. Then I tell them, well, I need an attorney, a lawyer, so that I can make that woman not see my address. Then ask for the transcript of what she's been saying on Portuguese. Would be interesting, on the cellular phone. And also, while they are doing that, they sure also find out, I mean, once they get this recording from the police and look at it, then they see, you know, she has never been hit by me. She's always been talking in Portuguese, all sorts of bullshit. So she's riding herself into oblivion. She's digging her own grave. So that's a bit sad, you know, that I have to wait now. So I cannot go and sue her for biting me. Even though the police saw it and took a photo, they should actually have said, now we take the woman, you know, ask her about this bite, because, well, I haven't seen any tooth. That one was a new thing. I went with the police to her house because they asked me, how does she look like? And I told them, well, my cat Grass is still in the house. I need to go and get it anyhow, so let's go. So we were in the house, and then I followed the police up because I asked, do you want me to to identify the woman for you? So they said yes. So then where she went, the flat, we rang the bell, and so another woman opened, and the woman said, we were just about negotiating. What? If someone really hits your tooth out of your mouth, you're not negotiating and waiting, well, is the police really arriving, yes or no? You call the police yourself, so even that one would be a sign. But then when I had to leave and went to the other police station, like not in the city where I should have gone to, I went to the one most close to me. The policeman told me about the tooth, and then I told him, well, that's just a lie. And then he said, well, from this thing, you're gonna be punished too. He was like really rubbing, you know, his hands and being really mean about it. And then he was making, instead of making photos of my hand, he was recording me, the stuff I told him. So now they're gonna like wind a story about me, you know, holding a woman that was photographing me, like last summer. There was a woman doing so. So the policeman said, you've already had some police troubles. And I went, yeah, well, what was that? What does that have to do with this new situation? Is that in any sounds logical. You know, you referring to a past situation where now we have a new situation. No, it's not really. So I kind of sensed that, so I knew, okay, I really have to write down an email like to the lawyer and to me to sort of really put down everything I know, because if the woman is Portuguese, gets questioned, then this takes like 2 weeks, then the letter gets to me another 2 weeks, then the appointment will be in another 2 weeks, so already 6 weeks might have passed. And how will I remember all of the happenings, like what has happened after what? So that's why I wrote it down. And also because I sensed the police is like really stupid. So well, I will have to stick to this email, and I'm not gonna say any other sentence than what I have written down there. So, you know, she told them that I hit a tooth out of her mouth. I want to know where exactly. So then on the recording from the 117 police call, you know, 9/11, we will have to check. I'll continue in a sec.